AI like this is actually very useful for me because this is a wearable AI that actually listen to every conversation around me and record it. And then it give you a summarization about what was discussed about. I'm gonna pull out the screen later on my phone, so this way you can see what was discussed when we're doing this Indie Club, and you will see the different summary they provide. What good this is let's say you go to a location scout and you talk to an owner, and you guys discuss about certain things, and he agree everything in oral, nothing is writing yet. You go home, you put it on paper, you submit it to the location, and they say, no, this is not what we discussed about. Now we have proof. Guess what? Ohio is one party what? Consent. Yes. So there's about 38 states that actually do that, which means that something like this actually is legal here in Ohio. Besides that, because when you have meeting with Zoom meetings, whatever, you can have the meetings and it be summarized to you, and you can actually see it. Not only as a summarize for you, I also get to create a to-do list. So I can create a to-do list in an app, and then you can decide whether or not you want to check mark them or delete them whatsoever. So for me also, when I talk to the doctor, and this has happened to me a lot, doctor tells me one thing, they put on my chart different things. That happens a lot, right? You guys have been, this is a proof. Not only because it's recording the conversation, you will analyze it, give you a summarization, and then you can have something for now or the future. This is all based on your phone. Here's the one thing right now that's happening right now, this company is, this is an open source, which means that if you're into programming or creating your own programs, you can actually create your different apps and make money out of it too. So it's a cool thing. They're actually going to be releasing one as a glasses too, that you actually wear the glasses like everywhere you go. So help it does is, the glasses will do is when you look at Tyler, you will also tell me in the phone app to say, this is Tyler. So now I know who the person is. Because I already told that. Very important thing about AI is, the most important thing about AI is the more you have to use it, the better it becomes with you. So if you don't use it every day, you will not know what you do, and so you will not be able to understand what you want to do. So that's very important. So you can see AI is going to happen in the future, no matter what you do in your life. Your next generation, Lorenzo and all his future generation, they're going to be involved with AI all the time. If we don't catch up with that, we don't know about what we're doing and understanding that it's not going to be taking away our jobs. It's not going to take away an actor or become something, but it's going to be complementing. How many of you guys remember when they used to be SD becoming HD? What about when they were film becoming digital? You remember how many difficulties we had that back then? So many dramas and stuff. Or cassette tape to CD players. We all know that, right? Yeah. And there used to be what? Cassette, mini DV tapes, now it's micro SD, SD card. So all this transition is going to take time, yes. But you pick an AI that you really like and you want to use it for enhancing your life. And this is what I used to do for myself, because I wanted to have something like this, that when they go to in the meeting, I have something proven. I don't have to record it on writing. I don't have to take a notepad and iPad to write it down, but I can already record already very gently. One problem, if your phone is not connected to the internet, it will not record. But they are fixing that because this is open AI. What you're going to do is they're actually recording all the storage information into your phone, and you can decide whether you want to process it or not process it. When you say that means that when it's not processed, that means that it's actually recording all the audio that you can later do it, converting them into summarization or transcript that you want. So it's kind of cool idea to do it. This is a development kit, which means that you can actually use it to develop more stuff into it or program it more and whatever. This is what I'm wearing there right now. It's called the consumer version. Next month, I actually going to raffle a AI glass too. So the AI glass, the best thing about that is you actually can see something and then it tell you what it's about. Not as fancy as the Meta AI or whatever AI, but it will give you some idea. It's actually pretty cool, and that's the reason why I bought this, $89. But now this one here, the development kit is $69, a lot cheaper. And the reason I bought it because when you have a conversation like this and people talk to you right back, you have apps that can actually recognize the voice and say, this is Tyler, this is Lorenzo, this is Lou. And then if there's something about they ask a certain question, the app will tell you on the screen that this is what if you have the recording information, it's there. Right now, it's free for 1,200 minutes a month. which is not a lot. It's maybe 3 days that you can use that. You do like 24 hours a day. But they are providing a called a freemium version. Basically, you have to sell your data, your whatever AI data they collect into the company back. If you give back to them, willing to give it back to them for free, you get unlimited. Or you can pay $19.99 per month to do it, which is the standard price subscription for every AI system. ChatGPT, Perplexity, whatever, they all charge it $19.99 per month. I personally don't have to worry about giving my data away to the company because Meta already doing it with the Facebook. If you're on Facebook already, your data is already being sold. So it really doesn't matter to me. I have Alexa at home. Every time I say a conversation with Ray or whatever, they already recorded the whole thing. So yeah, that's already being recorded and you give it away to the company. So I had nothing to lose. So this is what you do when you get the app open. You can see that says at the top, 78%. This has battery life about 24 hours. It's listening right now to the conversation. If you click on the listening part of it, you can actually see what was recorded so far, transcribed so far. It recognizes the different speakers. You know, this is me talking, so you can see all the crap that I just said.
Wow, you talk a lot.
I know, right? Right, that's how it works. In the bottom here is what happened today. We talk about horror reviews. Everything. If you don't talk for 2 to 3 minutes, you will start processing the audio. Over here, the word ask, you can actually ask a question and type. So this I do it. I can ask to say, we can do it this way. What are the name of my cats? Because it's going to record it so it actually understands. So the more you give the AI the information, the more you understand who you are. So this is part also you can also use the app for that. They also have a version for Mac computer. If you do use a Mac and you want to record your meetings and such, you can use that to record a meeting and have it all together. Android PC version is not going to come out yet. They've been thinking about doing it, but not. So when you go to like this one, creative, this is because we talked about the horror film earlier. You give it a summary. And then when you click on the little icon at the left, like little talking, the transcript of the whole thing. Now, if you want to download that, you have the other option at the top there, download, delete it. You can also go to the bottom here. There's a little thing like a little to-do list. This is basically the to-do list here. So I'll tell you that I think screening at, I'm not sure what the screening that was about, but it was actually read out the summarizing part and then pull out the data from that.
That's November 15th.
Look at that! Look at that! So you get a to-do list already.
I mean, I just said it, so.
So you can do that. If you want to check out, there's also all the different conversation that's available there that I done in the past. And then over the last option here is called the apps. So if you get the either one, if you get a developer version or this version, you can actually go and creating your own apps. And once you create your apps, you can make money out of that, or you can just give it away for free. It really doesn't matter. So here are the different apps you can, like the Google Drive, Google Calendar, which basically speaking, connecting the AI program app with your calendar, so you can put the calendar information. There's a ChatGPT version there. There's a whole bunch of stuff they can do. So there's right now, because they just started last year, so it's not very much ready in the sense of apps is working really well. Less than 50% of those apps actually working well. Maybe about 40% or less, unfortunately, but there's about 100 something under there. But it's going to get better. I mean, they started this company with one guy, 20-something years old guy from Sweden, I think, or Nick is his first name. And they raised a whole bunch of money and they hired 2 more people. So there were 3 people working there for the past year. Until now, they just increased like maybe 4 or 5 more people. So it's a very new company. When you go to the setting area, you can see the plan usage. This month, how many times you use the app. So far, I've been using 610 minutes of listening. Go to storage. You can see different storage, different videos recorded, information there. No, not video, audio, sorry, audios. All the audio recording, you can actually listen to them. before you want to process them, or you can keep them as a file. So again, when you go to meetings, you're going to meet with different people, or you have a business discussion. Some good thing about this is you're legally allowed to be able to record. And then you can eventually say, this is what we discussed. You can put out a summary and say, let's finalize this discussion. Finally, this one. There's a QR code inside. You use that to connect, and then it will give you all the instruction, how to connect to the apps, etc.
All right, 684-505.
505. All right. Congratulations. Enjoy. Thanks everybody for coming here. I didn't expect to hit that many people. Only 12 people are RSVP, so that's what I thought we could have. So network, socialize, and hang out with, talk to each other, or see you guys next month.